Good afternoon, this is Darnell from Porsche of Ocala. Just wanted to take a moment to make a quick walk around video for you. I know it's, you mentioned in the email that you were kind of far away, so I know it's difficult to buy pre-owned vehicles without seeing them, so I'm just going to walk around the car very quickly and then walk around and slowly going over the car, show you there's not really any imperfections on the car. Just at a quick glance, just looking at it just now, I don't even really see any rock chips on it. Seems like it was pretty well maintained. Yeah, it's a beautiful car. It's a 2016 with just under 11,000 miles on it. Has pretty decent equipment. Front bumper looks really good. The hood looks really good. This is the last of the naturally aspirated Carreras. Has a 3.4 liter flat six engine that produces 350 horsepower. Has a sport tailpipe, so you got the quad tips instead of the two oval tips in the rear. This does have the backup camera and parking sensors added onto it. Like I said, I haven't found any imperfections so far on the car. Hey, the spoiler on this comes up at 75 miles per hour. It'll go down underneath 50. Go back to the other wheel things. I didn't do a close-up on that. Okay, going inside. This has the four-way power seats. The manual adjustment for the front. The rear seats don't look like they were touched at all. And you put the seats down so you can use it as a shelf if you wanted to. It has a steering wheel that has the paddle shifters integrated into it. It's a little different than most. So if you were going to shift up, you can use either side. So you can push this forward or pull it towards you, and the same on the left side. So it kind of makes sense to do in one-handed driving. It'll be easy to shift gears. The traditional 5 gauges with the 911. With the newer models, you get the TFT display, which is display right here in this corner. So this is going to show you a lot of useful information. This is the main menu, the vehicle menu, that shows you the temperature for oil, coolant, and then the pressure for the oil, and you can customize the layout of that as well to add the different things onto it. You have your radio function, so you can see the radio stations. You have your phone function, so you can have access to your contacts and your call history. There's your map, so if you didn't want to have it on the PCM, you can always have your map up here. This is where you'd see your previous destinations as well as turn-by-turn directions. trip computer, your tire pressure, and then back around to the vehicle menu. That'll also show you or give you access to your settings, which is a wonderful option. It makes it real simple to operate, as well as it makes it safe so you can keep your hands on the steering wheel and still be able to operate this system. The PCM is very simple to operate. All the buttons are pretty much laid out for you. You have a 2-zone climate control. This vehicle does have the heated and ventilated seats. Puts down the power with the PDK, which of course is double clutch transmission. You have your standard sport mode and your PSM button, which is your Porsche stability management. And then you have a button for your active aerodynamics, which will bring up your spoiler. So you can press that to bring the spoiler up, or you can just let the car do it on its own when you hit 75 miles per hour. Then you have your automatic start and stop function. So when you put the car in sport mode like it is now, the car will automatically deactivate this, but you could always press the button and have it functioning like normal. And what this is going to do is going to allow the car to shut off when you come to a complete stop to help you conserve fuel. Your vents will still be on, the radio will still be on, and after about a minute, the system will disengage, so the engine will come back on. Or if you turn the steering wheel or remove your foot from the brake. Okay, you have your cup holders here in the dash. It has the Bose surround sound system. Like I said, this car is pretty well maintained. It looks like the passenger seat is barely sat in as well. The dash is in very good condition. Open up the front hatch so you can take a look at the trunk space. You got the original mats in here. Again, everything seems well maintained. It's definitely a beautiful car. Hope you like a quick walk around, and I'll be sending you the information on this vehicle as well as the information that you requested shortly. Thank you, and speak to you soon.